Hi, I'm Angela Henderson. I'm the Study Abroad Coordinator at the North Orange County Community College District. This is a presentation on the Benjamin A. Gilman Scholarship, which is a scholarship given out by the U.S. State Department for Pell Grant recipients. So today we're going to talk about the process and the essays that go along with this application. I encourage you to go to the website and really dig into all the resources there. Look at the frequently asked question page. Look at the tips for writing the essays. There's some more on that page beyond what is presented here today. And this again is a scholarship for Pell Grant recipients and U.S. citizens given by the U.S. State Department. And they give out a lot of money every year, and they do seem to look for community college students for this award, and the maximum is $5,000. So the process is extensive in that you have 3 essays to complete and the online application. And once those are submitted, then the advisors, myself and our financial aid advisor, Jose Alcarez, will be notified. So we will approve the application. And it's important to note the deadlines. They are always at 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So that means 9:59 p.m. for us. And there are no exceptions. So put some alerts in your phone and a reminder on your calendar so you don't miss that deadline. But it's very worth applying for because 1 in 3 applicants receive some sort of award. So let's look at what's involved. There are now 3 essays. The first one is your statement of purpose essay, and then there's 2 which they've now entitled the community impact essay. One focusing on how you build mutual understanding, and then the other is your service project that you complete after your study abroad program, usually at Fullerton College or Cypress College. The statement of purpose essay is how this program will help you build your academic, professional, and personal goals. So they want you to answer all 4 of these questions about how this program will achieve those, as well as why you selected the specific program and country, and how you've academically prepared to be a successful scholar abroad, or address any difficulties that you have overcome in order to get to this goal. And then also they want you to start thinking proactively about your future and what types of knowledge, skills, or experiences you can draw on to make sure that you can meet these challenges of going abroad. So this is the first essay. It's the longest one. It's 7,000 characters, and that's about 1.5 pages. And it needs to be a well-written essay, meaning a clear thesis. You have paragraphs that have clear topic sentences. You have kind of like an overall theme that ties the ideas together, so it's very clear. And of course, it's written grammatically correct. The second one is called a Building Mutual Understanding essay. And what they want to know is Gilman is really into not only supporting students to study abroad, but promoting the program. And they want to see their recipients become ambassadors for that. And that means, what are you going to do when you get back? How are you going to promote this? And how will you also represent the United States abroad? That's another thing that's really important to their program because it's, again, sponsored by the United States Department. So they want you to explain in your own mind how you will represent America. What does it mean to be an American while you're on a study abroad program? And how will you seek opportunities to become more culturally engaged and have meaningful interactions with people and experience the culture while you're abroad? So this is the new component to the essay application process, and I think it is really challenging to think about this because we often don't think about how others view us. We tend to get into what we call an ethnocentric mode, where we think things in the United States are done the best, and should be replicated and admired by others. And then when you start traveling and going abroad, you start to realize, well, that's not always the case. And so, how do you take the best of America and represent to others? But also, how do you remain open-minded enough to experience a new culture and to really seek, like it says, those meaningful interactions? What does that mean? How can that be defined? So this one's going to take some time to really think critically about and think about how this experience will be developed for you, either by the program or by opportunities you'll seek out on your own. So the other component that we've had great success with is what they call a follow-on service project. This is something you will complete when you return to campus. And again, the focus is how can we increase awareness about study abroad programs, and how can you share your experience with your peers? So this is not something you can kind of phone in, as they say, or just, say, oh, I'm going to write a blog or I'll make a video. You need to have a very specific target audience. It's also best to have a plan. Students who have gotten this award in the past have said things like, I'm going to be presenting this at World Fest, which is on and given the date. Or I've already met with and named a faculty member or a club advisor or the transfer center director, so that the essay is like a very clear laid out plan. It's not just like, this is my project. It's like, here's my project. Here's the implementation plan. Here's where it's going to be delivered, the audiences. So this is something that it's really important to talk either with myself and or your faculty members leading your study abroad program, so you can really generate good, strong ideas to stand out. Again, there's a lot of people who apply for Gilman's, and it's really important that you, like we've said, have a very strong essay, but also really good ideas that are well thought out and very well articulated. So some questions to help you brainstorm and get started on this proposal is, really thinking about your project. What are your own talents? Maybe you're a great photographer. Maybe you love music. Maybe you're a fashion major. How can you use your own gifts and talents and your own interests or major to promote study abroad to a specific audience of your peers when you come home? And then also, why did you choose that community? And you have to integrate the impact of your experience into your project. So that takes kind of also some prediction and some planning, because you haven't experienced study abroad. So you're kind of predicting, what will it be like? What are some of the things I will learn, or what might be key to share with some of my peers when I return? So, and again, like I said, knowing which campus, departments, student organizations, community organizations, or other representatives on campus that you'll collaborate and work with and have a very clear plan, that is integral to answering this question and doing well. So as you explore and you begin to brainstorm and draft these 3 essays, it's really important to look at that word count, because you don't have any more space. It just runs out when you're typing it online. So you can't really do exciting format, and you don't want to just do this off the top of your head, right? So they're essays. They need to be well developed. They need to have great grammar, punctuation, spelling. So you can come see me, but you can also go to the Writing Center on our campus or work with the program faculty and have their input as well. So you want to spend time, and this might take several drafts. So it's great to start early and get some ideas going, get some input, and have other people read this and give you feedback. Okay, just a few other tips again to emphasize. Go to the website. Really look at the Gilman Award and everything that they offer, because there's some great resources. And then you have to think through the transcripts, because sometimes they can be difficult. So are you going to upload them? Look at the website for advice about that. And make sure you name the academic advisor. So you can look at the names. They should just pop up in a drop-down menu. And so choose those. And then you're going to choose me for the advisor also. So when you're asked how much, if you're going on a semester-long program, you should indicate $8,000 for the cost of your program. And for summer programs, you can estimate that it's $4,000. So this is really important. Now, exciting, if you get an award, you want to let us know, because you'll have to contact me after you return, and we'll need to work on implementing the project. But also, we like to put this information out on our website, highlight you as a recipient in campus communications, those kinds of things. So my contact information is here. It's also on our Study Abroad website. So please get in touch. As the Study Abroad coordinator, my role is to support you in these application writing processes. It helps that I'm also an English professor, so I've had extensive experience in working with students on their writing skills and helping them develop just a primo essay for this. So I look forward to working with you, and I wish you the best of luck, and go get a scholarship.